Alright guys, so to start off this makeup tutorial, we're going to go ahead and prime our eyes using the Urban Decay Potion Primer in Original. I use this in every tutorial so you guys know what to do. Now going in with the LORAC Pro palette. This is the Mega palette, the second one. And first I'm going to go in with the shade Bisque right there and apply this as my brow bone highlight, going right under the brows and then blending it into the rest of our eye look. After that is done, then I'm going in with the shade Burlap with my Sigma E35 brush. And I'm going to put this right into the crease as my transition shade, going from outer corner to inner corner. I didn't take too much product because I want the lid color and the lid outcome to be very light because I want the liner to be the focus of this look. So just going in with a little bit of burlap and adding that right into the crease. Then I'm going in with Saddle and I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush. I just want to have definition in the outer corner. As always, I feel like if I don't have definition, my eyes just kind of get lost. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply the main focus of this shadow in the outer corner, and then as you'll see, I'll start to blend it into the rest of the eye just so that it can get really nice and soft and not as harsh. And then going back in with my Sigma E35 blending brush that we used to apply burlap, I'm just going to go back and forth as always and just blend out Saddle a little bit more because I want it to be really nice and soft. Then going in with the shade She Shall in this palette, and I'm going to take that same brush that we used to apply the brow bone highlight. I'm just applying this right onto the lid. I'm not really packing it on. Again, I don't want the focus to really be the eyeshadows. I want the focus to be the liner. So that's why I wanted this eye look to be very simple. So just adding that color all over the lid and then going back in with my blending brush and just blending it out. I'm adding a little bit of Sorbet in the palette as well. I couldn't see what I was doing and then I realized, okay, see, that was the kind of day I was having. Anyway, so just adding a little bit of Sorbet because I just wanted to have a little bit more of a pinky kind of cool tone shade added into the look. So then after that, I'm going in with my Scotch tape. I want my liner to be as perfect as possible, so that's why today I am definitely going to be using Scotch tape. So going in with my Inglot Gel Liner number 77 and my Sigma E06 brush, I'm going to go ahead and do my black liner first. You guys have seen me do my winged liner a million times, so I'm going to kind of speed through this. I'm doing my black liner first because I kind of like to have that down as a base as my guide, and then as you guys will see in a second, then we're going to start to go ahead and do the blue liner. So now that both wings are done, we're going to go in with the Anastasia liner in Ocean. I do have another option that you guys can use. I'll have it in the description bar below, which is another really beautiful blue liner if you guys would like to use it. So going in with my Sigma eyeliner brush, I can't remember the name of it, but I will have it linked down below for you guys. I'm going back in with my Scotch tape and I'm going to just start to add this color right above the black liner. Believe me, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to keep going back and forth and you're going to get it over the black. But the reason why I did the black first is because I feel like it's easier to add the blue on top of black and then you can just go back in with the black liner and perfect it yourself. I just feel like it's so much easier to do it this way. This is just the way that I prefer. Of course, you can do it any way that you would like, but I'm just going to go ahead and slowly add the blue liner on top of the black right above the black wing. And then as you'll see in a little bit, we're going to go back and perfect the black liner again because I 100% I know I didn't do it perfect, so I definitely went over the black liner that I originally put down, but that's all right. We can always fix it, as you guys will see in a second. And as you can see, I have both blue down, which I'm very thankful for. It took a while. And then going back in with my Inglot Gel Liner, like I said, I'm just going to go back over kind of the outline of what I did already with my black liner already. And I'm just going to go ahead and perfect my black wing liner because, of course, like I said, the blue definitely went all over the black. I know I didn't do it perfect, but it's all right. We're going to make it look perfect. And hallelujah, the eyes are done. So off camera, I did my face, being that the liner took a really long time, so I wanted to go ahead and speed through the face. So first, I put down my Hourglass Veil Primer, which is by far my favorite. For foundation, I combined my EX1 Foundation and my NARS All Day Luminous Foundation. I will leave the shades down below. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do like this combination. It did look really pretty on the skin. For the under eyes, I'm going in with my contour kit, my cream contour kit in medium, using the warm coral to cancel out the dark circles, and then going in with the MAC Pro Longwear in NW20 for my concealer. For brows, I'm using my brow definer and my brow powder in soft brown, both by Anastasia. To highlight the face, I'm using my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Pen in light. For contouring, I'm using my Giorgio Armani Maestro Liquid Summer Drops in 100. To bronze up the face a little bit, I'm using my MAC Give Me Sun Skin Finish. And then to give that really chiseled contour look, I'm going in with my Sigma powder, and this is in the shade Limelight. So now we're going to finish up the eyes, and then we'll go back to finishing the face. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a coat of mascara. This is my Galactic mascara. Any black mascara will do. And then for lashes today, I'm going to be using the Velour lashes, and these are in the shade Wispy Sweet Nothings. I wanted to use a lash that was really light and wispy because I wanted, again, the main focus to be on the liner. I didn't really want to have really dramatic lashes. I mean, you can. It will look gorgeous with this look, but I just wanted the main focus to be on the liner since I worked really hard on that liner. And now that both lashes are on, we're actually going to go back and finish up the face. I kind of was going all crazy today, but that's alright. So I'm going in with the Becca Luminous Blush, and this is in the shade Tiger Lily. I talked about this in my recent favorites video. It's such a gorgeous blush. I love all the new Becca blushes, just saying. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the cheeks as always. And then for highlight today, I'm going to be going in with my Saleha Give Me Glow Highlighter, which is excuse you, bless you, which is definitely one of my favorite highlighters in my collection. So I'm using my Morphe M501 brush to apply this down as my highlighter on the cheeks, the top of the nose, and the Cupid's bow. And now going back to finish the eyes. So I'm going to go in with the shade Saddle, and I'm just adding this right to the outer corner of my upper lid. Again, I have to always have definition in my eyes. Again, like I said, I just feel like my eyes get lost. So I do like to add a little bit of definition to my outer corner. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it a little bit higher than I did before because of the fact that I do have hooded eyes. So I want this color to be seen. And then this step is optional. You don't need to do this, but I just wanted to add a little bit more definition. So I'm literally tapping my blending brush into that black and just tapping it right in that outer corner. I don't want to have it too much. I don't want to have it really intense black, but I just wanted to tap a little bit in that outer corner, and then going back with my E35, just blending it all out as always. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go back in with my Saleha Give Me Glow highlighter. This is in the shade Hollywood Gold. I don't think I told you guys the name of it, but I'm just applying this to the inner corners to give that inner corner highlight. And then going in and doing the lower lash line now. So I'm going to take my Sigma E65 brush and just apply that saddle shade from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner of my eye. And then taking my blending brush, I'm just going to go back and forth and just blend this shade out. I like to use a blending brush under the under eyes. I feel like it really just blends out the under eyes even better than like a pencil brush. I still use a pencil brush, of course, but I just feel like using my blending brush itself really blends it out. And then to kind of bring the whole look together, I'm adding a little bit more of that black to the outer corner of my lower lash line, taking my Sigma E65 brush, just adding that right to the outer corner, and then going back with my big fluffy blending brush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. And then for our eyeliner today, I am not using my Tarte black liner. Can you guys believe it? I know, I can't either. So I'm going to go back in with the Ocean liner on my Sigma E65 brush, and I'm just going to add this right into the waterline. I do believe that these aren't intended for the waterline. I do want to say it. If you do have really sensitive eyes, I wouldn't do this. Just go in with a blue liner, or if you have NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and then go in and set that with a blue eyeshadow. That will give you the same effect. But I do have sensitive eyes, and it didn't bother me at all, but I will say if you are nervous about putting this in the waterline, definitely don't do it. Again, there are so many other alternatives out there, but I just wanted to add a blue in the waterline to kind of tie the whole look together, and again, just not have black eyeliner like I do in every tutorial. And then after that is down, we're going in with our Galactic mascara again and just applying this to the lower lashes. So now that the whole look is complete, all we have to do now are the lips. So for lip liner, I'm going to be going in with my Milani Nude Lip Liner. I will leave it linked down below for you guys. I do love this lip liner. It's a great one from the drugstore. And then for lipstick, I'm going in with this Too Faced melted lipstick in Melted Sugar. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the lips. I will say at first, I thought this was really nude. I wanted the lips to be nude because, of course, like I've said throughout this whole tutorial, I wanted the main focus to be on my eyes. So I did feel like this was a really nude lip, but as you guys will see in a second, I do go back in with my Milani lip liner in nude, and I'm just going to go over the lipstick again, the outer corners and everything, to just add some more and bring back some more definition to the look, because I did feel like this lipstick was really nude. And now that the lips are done, your look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Alright, I love you too. Bye. Bye. Come on! Come on!